Minister, tell us about this concept that you're publicising today for the first time, the gathering. What is it and what will happen?
Well, one of the things we're showcasing today at the Global Irish Forum is the gathering, and essentially it's a concept that we hope to run from a tourism point of view in 2013. And what it's about really is inviting everyone to come and visit Ireland that year, everyone who's a connection with Ireland, people who are of Irish extraction, Irish background, Irish people who've gone overseas, and also even people will say like Spanish students who spent some time in Ireland in the past. And really what it is it's attaching a gathering element to every festival, asking sports clubs, for example, to invite teams over, communities to trace the roots of people who've emigrated to America or Australia, inviting them over, families as well, doing the same thing, perhaps organising reunions in that year.
And are you going to structure this around one big gathering, or are you hoping that it's going to be something that local communities will participate in?
I know the idea is it's going to be a year-long series of events. Many of them will be existing events that we already do, like for example the St. Patrick's Day Festival, but there'll be a gathering element attached to that. Then there will also be some specific events, but then for this really to work, what we need is a bottom-up approach. Communities getting involved in organising a gathering in their community, families doing the same thing, sports clubs, different organisations, even professional groups like actors, for example, organising an event.
Will you start promoting that immediately or from next year, or what's the plan?
The idea really is to finish off working on the proposal over the next few months, hopefully launch it officially on St. Patrick's Day next year, do all the groundwork in 2012 and then start it on New Year's Day in 2013.
Will you need additional funding from what you've projected your department will have next year for this?
It will need some funding. Some of it, of course, can come from the existing budgets of Tourism Ireland and Fáilte. We'll also be looking for other funding as well, and donations as well if possible.
And have you secured any funding?
All that still has to be sorted out, obviously, with the comprehensive spending review.
And just give us a scale of what you might be looking for in terms of a marketing budget to deliver this project.
Well, the scale in terms of extra visitors, we're hoping to bring in about an extra 350,000 visitors that year. A marketing budget and organisation budget somewhere in the region of 12 to 16 million, which isn't enormous when you consider a 60,000 million euro government budget. But again, the real strength in this is people taking the initiative themselves. Like I said before, communities and sports clubs and professional organisations and towns and cities, and that in itself should leverage much more than we can put in.
Have you got a timetable for anything specific you'd like to see put in place as a result of this weekend's conference that'll see this thing becoming a success?
Well, the idea really of showcasing it this weekend, even though it's early days, was to allow the members of the Global Irish Network to become aware of it, and the response to it so far has been very good, and we're kind of hoping that they will add in their ideas to it and help us to make it happen.
And it's going under the working title, The Gathering. Where did that idea come from?
Well, there are a few ideas floating around, but that's kind of the one we settled on. But it's a very obvious idea. It's the gathering in of Irish people and people with the love for Ireland.
Okay, Mr. Varadkar, thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Great.